Hello, Shell Point. I'm Jean Chandler from the Green Team. And today with me here are Greg Clancy from the Harry Chapin Food Bank and our very own Jason Smith, Senior Director of Amenities at Shell Point. Did you know that the average American wastes $2,000 of food every year? Now, I can think of lots of things that I would rather spend $2,000 on. And also, it's a terrible problem for the environment because when the food sits in the landfill, it produces greenhouse gases that contribute to climate change. So this is a really major issue. And there's a book called Drawdown in which scientists study different solutions to the problem of climate change. And they found that reducing food waste is the number 3 most effective solution to this problem. So we want to explore this in the Green Team in February. And on February 17th, we're going to have these 2 gentlemen here talk about ways that we might do that. So Jason, why don't you tell us a little bit about things that Shell Point is thinking of doing?
Well, first of all, thank you so much for just reaching out to the team and really trying to involve us in driving the initiatives that we're doing internally. You know, as operators in our area, especially in the dining operations, we just know to do the right thing, but we kind of lose sight sometimes of talking about it and getting it out to the public. So I really appreciate the partnership with you. And then really the great introduction to Greg. He's been phenomenal, a local connection for us to really benchmark off of and provide solutions to limit our food waste. So we're excited to talk about some of the things that when you walk into a restaurant, you go and see the buffet, and you kind of wonder in the back of your mind, where is all that food going after it's the meal service has been done and the end of shift for our restaurant. And we've been able to really start a partnership with local pig farms to place all of our food into one area to be picked up and then taken out to those farms where we're really recycling the food with those local farmers. And it's just such a it doesn't cost us anything, and it doesn't cost them anything, but at the same time, too, we're just being good stewards of our resources. So I'm excited to talk about that and also a lot of other initiatives that we're doing internally. So I just thank you so much for the partnership, and I look forward to joining you and the Green Team on the 17th, and I think it's going to be a great show and great turnout.
Thank you, Jason. That's wonderful. So Greg, why don't you tell us a little more about the work of the Harry Chapin Food Bank?
Well, and thanks for having us here. This is an exciting partnership for us as well. We're in the early phases, but normally we are focused primarily on providing people in need with food assistance. But this is an interesting area for us to begin exploring because the more food that is either redistributed and or reutilized lessens hunger. So as a principal area of focus, we pay attention to food insecurity. But this is a great partnership because this is obviously an expanding area. There's certainly lots of opportunities at Shell Point to maximize utilization of food resources and minimize food waste. And there's an interesting statistic that says that 40% of the food that is grown in America or prepared in America goes uneaten. Yeah. So certainly food waste is an issue of focus, an area of focus, and we're happy to be partnered with you to help work on that.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yes, stewardship is a major value at Shell Point, and we're all working on that together, so it's very exciting, don't you think? So come on February 17th at 1:30 in the Social Center for this conversation. And then also later that week, on February 22nd at 1:30 in the Manatee Room, the Green Team will be talking about individual food waste, which is also a really major problem. So, hope you can join us for both.